Hello, my Sussex Squad family. Thank you so much for tuning in to Celebrity Click. And if this is your first time tuning in, please remember to like this video, share this video, to leave a comment, and most importantly, my loves, please remember to hit that subscribe button because your support means a lot to me and I highly appreciate it. My name is Betty and please feel very much welcome. Now, my loves, I came across this tweet on X and I just felt thrilled. I always like it when people come forward and say good things about the Sussexes. It always makes me happy. So before we continue, before we dive into this, let me first read you the tweet. Prince Harry would rather be in a war zone than be in the UK. That's actually the first statement that got to me, and that's because it's the truth. Prince Harry would rather be in a war zone than be in the UK because ever since from long ago, actually, Prince Harry already know that the leftover royals, King Charles, Camilla Parker Bowles, Kate and Charles always wanted to use Harry as a scapegoat. They wanted Harry to be there so that they can use him. They wanted to use Harry to cover for Prince William's dad. They wanted that whenever something went wrong in the royal family, whenever Prince William messed up, they could throw Harry under the bus and let Prince Harry take the fall for it because he is the spare. But I actually love the fact that from long ago, Prince Harry already saw these people for what they are. Prince Harry already knew that the leftover royals were not good people and they were trying to misuse him. And the tweet continues to say, no one took him away. Harry already had one foot out the door before he even met Meghan. I love that he's happy and thriving in Montecito with his beautiful family. That is just so wonderful. And you know that I always say that, that Prince William didn't go for the military, and yet he has military titles. These titles are something that Prince Harry earned through his hard work. He earned those titles through. This is something that Prince Harry earned through his hard work. He earned those titles through his sweat, and he risked his life for that. But Prince William, just because he is the heir to the throne, he got those titles by just sitting around in the palace and doing nothing. And the royal family is just so unfair, and it has proved time and time again that it is a cruel system, and it's full of hostile people and it's full of hostility. And the best part of it all is that right now, despite all those things, despite all the mistreatment and despite all the unfair things that happened that Harry went through, right now he is actually thriving. Right now he is actually winning in Montecito. Right now he is actually happy, and that always makes me happy, and it just makes me happy so much, and I always feel thrilled to see that and to know that the Sussexes are having the best days of their lives. They are enjoying, and it's nothing like the derangers expected, because these people expected that when Harry and Meghan left the royal family, when Harry and Meghan fled the UK, they expected that they will go there, they will suffer, they will have a hard time, and later they will come back crawling to the UK and begging for Charles to give them money to sustain them. But that didn't happen. They went and stayed in California. They went and stayed in California, Montecito. They started their lives there afresh, and through their hard work, they are able to thrive, they are able to succeed, and they are able to live that chic lifestyle that they have in Montecito, and that is just so wonderful, and it makes me happy. And as I have said, the part that made me love this tweet is the fact that it's saying the truth, that Prince Harry would rather be in a war zone than be in the UK. And you know that was way long before, when Harry was in the military. And I'm always so happy, and I always feel good, because Harry was always and has always been a hardworking man. He was a hardworking prince, and compared to his lazy brother William, who is the heir to the throne. And as I say, I always feel sorry for the monarchy, because during William's reign, I'm sure it will be chaos. I'm sure it will be full of chaos. And some people actually reacted to this tweet, sorry. So let me read you some of the comments. And one person said, "This says it all. Prince Harry already wanted out of that overly toxic environment. Glad he left, and now happily married and his own family in a beautiful and peaceful environment here." The palace, the royal palace, was just so toxic. That family is toxic, and it's full of toxic people. And if you draw the curtain, and if you sleep the royal family, the leftover royals, out of the mask that they used to cover themselves, the things that are in that family, they are just so toxic. Those people are just so toxic, and that's why you see that King Charles even bullies his workers, and that's why you saw that Prince William even had the guts to engage in a physical fight with Harry, just because Harry was in love with Meghan, and just because Harry had made a decision to marry Meghan. And so that just proves that these people are just so toxic. And not to forget the first claims that were made about Meghan, that she made Kate cry, and yet it was the opposite. And yet Kate knew the truth. But she didn't come forward to clarify and stop the lie from spreading and tarnishing Meghan's name. But she didn't do that. Why? Because these are toxic people that only care about themselves. They don't care about other people, and they are just so ready to sacrifice anyone if it's going to favor them. They were ready to sacrifice Harry and Meghan just so that they could protect themselves. And Jen said, after all these years, Harry still hates them, the media, and they are still begging for his attention. Exactly. The UK media has been stalking Harry ever since he left the UK, ever since he stepped down from being a working royal. They have been stalking Harry so that they can know everything that happens in Harry's life, and they are not stalking him so that they can do good with the information. They are just stalking him so that they can use the information to tarnish Harry's name. And it's just so ridiculous. It's just so absurd. And another person said that family is a cult where members aren't respected for their values but for their place in life, and you are expected to devote your life to those in power. So glad Meghan gave him a reason to escape. Yeah, I just feel so happy that Meghan came into Harry's life, and now they have a happy family. They are happy. They are leading a peaceful life in Montecito, California, and that's just so good, and that's just so wonderful, and that is glorious. And another person said, me too. He experienced so much heartache growing up with no one around to be there for him. I'm so happy he found true love with Meghan and is living his life on his terms, with his beautiful family. Exactly. Harry had a tough time, especially after his mother died, Princess Diana. But right now, I'm just so happy that Harry is happy. And he is happy. He has a happy family. He has a wonderful family, and that's so good. And because they are still thriving. And another person just said he is the real king. Yeah, Prince Harry is just the real king, and he has just proved that he has proved that already with his actions. So that's it, my loves. As I have told you, I just love this tweet because it's saying the truth, and I always love when people are saying the truth about the Sussexes and not smearing their names like some people come to do in social media, and those are the derangers. So I'm happy, and I just love this tweet, and that's why I had to share it with you. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for supporting me. I highly appreciate it, and please continue supporting me. Let us grow the Celebrity Clique community together. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Until next time, bye.